Hello, 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 hello. Good evening. Tell them, everyone. Please drop an emoji if you can hear me loud and clear. So, welcome to our first workshop on video creation. So, like I said, creating video content was across two types of content: educative content and entertaining content. Under educative content, you can see things like talking head videos, all these SaaS motion graphics, 2D animations that educate and tells you what this product is building and what this product is on. And under entertainment, that is where you see all these cinematic kind of content where they are just there to show off the visuals and the dialogues and the drama and everything. But if we are being honest, these two categories they are kind of intertwined. They are not really mutually exclusive like that. So an educative content can still be entertaining, while an entertaining content can still be educative. So it takes someone who knows how to present this outputs like what they are doing to infuse to each other. So now, when we are talking educative content, that is talking head videos, these are for people that are comfortable showing their face on camera and just talking to the camera or whatever. We also have videos like all these product walkthroughs where you just walk people through how to set up a wallet, how to trade on certain platforms and all that. And there's also motion graphics. I believe this are for people that are just plainly editors, more of an editor than the content creator. They prefer just explaining things through visuals. And yeah, that on its own is cool too. So if you want to make videos and this is videos for cash, you need to assess where your strengths lie. So am I comfortable showing my face? How much am I comfortable putting myself out there? So this will lead you to say, okay, I think I should go towards doing talking head videos. And if you are someone that's not so comfortable putting your face out there, you can go towards the lines of product walkthroughs or motion graphics. I believe motion graphics it requires more in-depth skills. It's not something you can just dive into. There's also faceless content as well. I think just like the type this person, I think Abraham submitted for the commission earlier. So no matter which one you are going to, they still require some certain level of skill and certain level of skill that you have to achieve and some certain level of work you have to put into it. Let's take a talking head for example. You need to know how to set up your phone and your lighting and your audio recorder, that is your mic or whichever one you are using. If you are using an external mic on the one on your phone, you need to know how to set these things up first of all, and after that you need to know how to import your videos and edit and just create a story from what you recorded and post. And if you are doing faceless content, you need to know how to download assets from websites like I think Mixkit, Pixabay. There are various websites where you can download free stock footages and put them together, create a voiceover, and just create a video from there. So whichever one you're using, there are steps to this. And one thing that cuts across all of them is three things. Should I say three? There's research. Please, you can take notes because I think I might share the documents I have that I prepared on my phone. I might share it later on because I don't know, I couldn't import them to my PC. But you can as well take notes as I'm talking. So, whichever type of video you are doing, if it's an educative video now, whether it's talking head or faceless video or motion graphics, the first thing is research. Now, when after you've decided what you want to pass across in this video, is it a new product you want to talk about? Is it an update or whatever? The first thing is to do the proper research. And I believe everyone here already knows how to do that. You go to the appropriate channels, appropriate websites, and just get factual information. So after you do that, the next thing is scripting. This is where you decide how you want this story. I like to call it story, not video. How you want the story to flow. Do you want it to be just do you want it to be just rigid, you just throwing up information, or do you want it to be, diverse, maybe a little bit of humor, a little bit of that? This is where you decide how you want your video to be. So after scripting, you move on to the production part, which is shooting the video. That is the third step now. You bring your tools together and you record. And after that, the fourth step, which is the last step, is to edit. You edit and post. Now, when making videos, no matter what type of video, again, there are three things that make or break your video. Excuse me, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, like I was saying, when you are making videos, there are a few things you should consider, and these things make or break your video. That is, number one is lighting. This is most important if you are doing a talking head video. I know most people might think maybe you need the biggest lights, LED or whatever to shoot your video. If you know how to properly use the things you have, you might not need all this until maybe a later stage in your journey. If you have a window that allows sunlight into your room, I know you might probably have heard this everywhere that all you need is sunlight through your window to create content. And I think most people laugh at that because it has become so cliche, but honestly, that is all you need in terms of lighting. For a beginner, though, that is all you need. A good source of light and a good source of audio, that is your mic. Now, like I said, if you don't have money to buy all these expensive lights for this expensive microphone, there are ways you can go about it. Myself, for example, when I started, I think I was using one small ring light that I think I had to ditch the ring light at some point because I figured out that the sun coming from my window, it's better, honestly. So what I do is, I did not even have a microphone. So what I do is, I wake up, maybe if I decide to record in the morning, and I think at that time, I usually record in the morning or in the evening. And this is the reason. The sun, when the sun is just rising and it's just setting, it's less harsh I don't know if harsh is the right word, but it's less harsh on your skin the way it looks on your phone compared to when you are recording by 12 o'clock noon. So hold on, let me. Welcome, Oma. So it's less harsh. So if you find yourself having to use this means, one tip I'll give is record in the mornings when the sun is just rising, or record in the evening. Just set up your phone, stand in front of your window, and just record. So like I was saying, what I do then is I record with my phone using the sunlight, and I did not even have a microphone then. So what I do is I record using my the recorder through my phone. Yeah, it's usually trash, but what I do is I take this audio. After I record, I take this video and I go to this website, MP3 converter. I think this is it. You come here, you select. I'm just waiting for this to load. So when it's downloading, where my mouse cursor is currently is, if you are importing a video, you choose MP4, then the mode you want to convert it to, that is MP3. I convert my video into MP3 here. When you come here, you click and select any of your videos that you have recorded, you upload it, and this website is going to convert it to it. It's free. I don't think you even need to sign up or anything. And after you are done converting this to MP3, you take this MP3 and go to this website, Adobe Podcast. Now this one, although it's free and it's also paid, but you can do so much with it. You come here, enhance speech. I usually choose V1. I think the V2 cleans up a little too much and it starts sounding robotic. So I tend to choose V1, and you upload your MP3 file and click on enhance. After it's done enhancing this video, you just come here and download. I think the download button is not showing because I did not process anything, but usually you will see a download button down here, and after that your audio is going to come out very clean and crisp, as if you recorded in a studio. And the thing about this website is, although it's free, you can use it as much as you can, but if there's ever any point that you feel like it has overprocessed your audio and you want to tune it down a little, you can't do that unless you pay me. So that is the only downside of this. And there are also other websites that do this particular job of cleaning up your audio, but I tend to use this one most of the time. Even when I use my microphone and I figured out maybe there's a background noise I did not take note of, like my fan or someone passing by and shouting, and I just need to clean that up, this is what I go to first of all. Yeah, and that is how you go about it in terms of audio and lights. So like I said before, if you have a phone that you are using to browse the internet or whatever, then you already have everything you need. So you just need to, know how to go about things before. Hold on, I see the comments in the chat. So this set makes it look like there's noise cancelling on my. Yeah, it does. But I'm going to put this out there though. These Adobe Podcasts, even when I choose the V1 module, it sometimes, like I said, it still cleans it up a little too much. Like there's this thing that it removes this humanness, or I don't know the right word to use. It removes this human feel on the voice. It sounds too clean. All these podcast audio where everything is just bassy. You are not hearing that natural human like tone. So I don't really like that. I think some people like that. They like to make people think that they recorded their voiceover in a studio. I mean, good for them. But for me personally, I don't really like that. So what I tend to do is I delete it and I redo it over again. Sometimes I might do it like 3 times before it gives me the correct thing that I want, and I use that. But sometimes, if I'm not really that satisfied, I'll just keep my audio the way it is. I'll just do maybe a little noise reduction on CapCut PC and just call it a day. So that is how you go about that. If you don't have a mic, if you don't have any expensive lighting, this is what you can use to create a video. And another tip as well, even though you don't have everything that you might feel like you need to create videos, there are simple things you can do to improve the way your video looks and people won't even be able to tell. Like, for example, making use of a clean background. Like, you might be recording in your room or something, and it's not good to just have maybe random clothes or a random thing just lying there in the background, distracting people. Because unlike a professional camera now, you can have all this background blur, and those things might not be in focus. But if you're recording with a phone, it's good to try to clear up your background, everything that's going to be showing on the screen, and and also don't for example, I think it was Favor's video I watched. Sometimes when you are recording, just shift away from the background a little bit. Even if you are using a phone, if you give yourself and the background some distance, a reasonable amount of distance, it's going to still give you some kind of blur. It's going to put the background out of focus to some extent. It's not going to be as good as when you are using a professional camera, but it's not going to be that sharp that everything is in focus and the subject, which is you, is competing with the background. So these are just little things you can do to improve the output of your video. Now, everything we've mentioned now is for people looking to go into talking head videos. Now, for people that don't really they feel like that's not their vibe, they'd rather just make a voiceover or just do some faceless content, there are also ways you can go about it. For example, the video Abraham did again. And one thing I noticed in Abraham's video, another correction, some people can use this stock footage and do a faceless video, and it's going to be premium, and some people is going to use that same footage you use and do a video, and it's going to come out entirely different way. One thing I noticed in Abraham's video is the watermarks. I think one of the easiest way to tell an amateur work is in the watermarks. Even professional creators, like big time creators, professional video editors, they use stock footages. But one thing you should not do is using footage that have watermark on it. Who's mentioning my name? Okay, the videos were posted to my DM. I asked everyone that indicated interest to send their videos, so that, because why I'm able to give these tips now is because I saw these mistakes in their videos, so I'm able to give my opinions on them. So what I saw on Abraham's video, I know sometimes when you go to this site, you see some visuals that you say, I must use this one, but then you find out that the watermark is there. Honestly, there's nothing you can do. It's either you just let it go or you pay. But you downloading those videos like that with the watermarks written boldly in the middle of it and making video with it, when people watch it, they are going to be like, nah, they'll probably scroll away. So yeah, you can still send. You can still send. Just send it. But I'm not sure I'll be able to go through it while this workshop is on. Maybe later I can watch and give you feedback on it, or you can send. So for stock footages, there are like 100 websites out there that you can use. But when I used to use stock footages, I mostly use Pixabay. Pixabay, yeah. Let me go to my Chrome again. There's Pixabay. You come here. So okay, let's just start from the beginning. So okay, when you want to create a faceless video now, you need an audio, a voiceover of your script. So you've scripted your video now. You've written down everything you want to be your video. So the next thing to do is to make a voiceover. Now you can do this in two ways. Either you pick up your phone, you have a mic that you record this audio in your native recorder on your phone. Then you can as well bring it to this website again and clean it up. Or if you still don't want to put your own voice out there, you can come to this website, 11 Labs. I think this one is very, very popular. ElevenLabs. Which one is the correct? Yeah, 11labs.io. So I think you need to sign up for this particular one. It's free also, but to some extent, I think they give you a certain number of credits. So when you exhaust that, you have to sign up, or you have to come back another day. But me, then when I used to use it, I spam accounts. When I run out of credit, I create a new email and create a new account. I'm not advising you to do that. I'm not advising you to do that too. But yeah, that's one way to go about it. When you run out of credit, you can use another account if you have multiple emails. And yeah, when you sign up, they give you credits. You come down to this. I think there's a place where I don't really want to sign up. So when you sign in here, you are going to see different characters, different voices, different. If you want the one that sounds American, if you want a British AI voice, or even African ones or Indian ones, anything you need, you have it here. So you import your script. The way it works is you import your script that you've written down, and the AI just creates a voiceover for you. So you can keep testing out. I don't know. You can keep testing out different voices until you find the one that you feel like, okay, you can relate with this one, or this one sounds like what you would put out there. So, and you can also clone your voice actually. I think there's a feature for that now. Although I have not used it, but I know it is available on this platform. And also, I don't know if it's free. I don't know if it's free. So you can clone your voice. So you record once, you import it here, and you clone it. So next time you want to make a voiceover, you don't need to go and start recording all over again. So you just bring in the script to your cloned voice, and it's going to make an audio that sounds just exactly like you. And yeah, that is awesome actually. So that's one way to go about it. If you are doing faceless video, after your script, you do your audio using 11 Labs or other websites. There are other websites that you can explore as well if you don't want to pay for anyone that requires you to pay. So after getting the audio, now this is where you are going to start looking for stock footages. I believe it's what you have in your script, it's what you have in your audio that is going to determine the things, the kind of visuals you are going to download on Pixabay or Mixkit or whatever it's called. Let's try Pixabay. So you come here. think there's Pixabay, there's Pixels, all these platforms. It's been a long time I used them, so I've forgotten their names. Okay, yeah, I think yeah, this is the one I used to use. So you come here. Also, there are other assets you can download here as well, not just stock footages. You can download stock photos, vectors, music, yeah, even background music, sound effects, 3D models, and all that. So let's say I'm making a video about Zcash, and I'm saying something about freedom, something about Zcash, giving us financial freedom and all. So let me just come under videos here. I hope this people are going to ask me to log in. I hate signing up to all these websites. Reject all cookies, I beg. Why am I saying this? Do I have to sign in? I think I probably have to sign in. Let me just use the search button here and say, okay, let's say I was saying something about financial freedom. And I want to, when I'm saying financial freedom, I want to depict people breaking out of their chain, showing that they are free. So I type people breaking out of chains. Let's see what we are going to get. Please don't ask me to sign. Okay. Really? Yeah, another thing with these platforms, you have to be really patient. Sometimes you search for one thing and they will give you another. So I don't know what we have here, but it has nothing to do with what I searched for. Let's search again. Okay, here we are. So these are images, not footage. Jesus. Okay, I just switched to video now. So I think, let me click on this. Yeah. So you see this one is I think this is another example of what I was saying earlier. This watermark here, this iStock. So one thing you have to do is, if you just come and you see this type of watermark, you just go back and look for another one that doesn't. That is if you don't want to pay, or if you feel like you have the money to subscribe to this, although some of them don't really cost that much. Think between I think like $10 per month or whatever. And I think most times they give you the first month for free when you put a payment method or things like this. Just go back and search for others that don't have all these watermark and just download them as much as you want. I don't think there are really limits, just the watermark issue. Just so download as much as you want, then bring it into your editing software of your choice. If you are using CapCut, if you are using Premiere Pro, or whichever one you are conversant with, you import your voiceover, import your stock footage, and put them together and create a video. So this is just a beginner's thing. There are also other things that you would need to improve as the time goes on, which is things like your storytelling, your pacing, the pacing of your of your video, of your voice over or your own voice if you're recording a talking head. There are things like that that we need to improve on, but that's like a later thing. But first of all, if you just master the basics of the video creation, if you are doing if you are doing a talking head or if you are doing a faceless video, these are the basics. Also, for motion graphics, I believe that still falls under video creation. Motion graphics. That one is, I think it's another conversation entirely. But yeah, still within our jurisdiction, and it's something we need to set aside maybe a different workshop entirely for that. I don't think we can cover everything about that here. So these are the basics. Before we continue, go further, I will be looking out for the questions, or if you want mute and speak, you are free to do that. So I'm going to pause my mic for now and just look out for your questions.
Is it them, everyone? So, can you hear me?
Yeah, go on.
I have a question. I think initially you said you had the slide prepared, but you don't know why it is not being displayed. So I want to ask that would we get it later? Probably to be able to go through it.
Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily call it a slide, but it's just some talking points and some like notes. That's because I have this journal app thing. I think if you are using all these iOS device, you might be familiar with it. So I have it on my iPhone and also my PC, my Mac. So I made it on my phone while I was out. So normally it's supposed to update because I have the same account logged in on my PC. So it's supposed to update. I don't know why it did not, but I know it usually takes some time. So I was expecting to just use that as I'm sharing my screen, but it has not updated. So it's just on my phone now. So if it does not update, maybe a few hours after now, I'll just manually send the one I have on my phone. I'll send it over to the group. But yeah, any more questions?
Yeah, and thank you very much. So my question is as regards the generating clips to use. So is it possible we make use of AI generated clips for our videos?
Yes, actually, that is it today. I think it was those, I think, as of that last year, I want to say last year, I think 2024, 2023, that stock footage is right in. I think as of last year, this year, it's mostly AI videos. And one thing about AI videos, you can prompt and customize these videos, and it's going to be like particular to you. Because one thing about stock footage, you can use like 100 people can use the same stock footage in their videos, and when you are just watching and you are just seeing the same clip on everyone's video, it's easy for you to just scroll by that video. So AI generated videos are kind of cool in this aspect, such that I don't think two different people can prompt and generate the same thing. So you tend to generate a unique clip, and that is a really good way to go about it if you want to stand out. So yeah, generating, also another thing is knowing how to generate good visuals as well. So, but to answer your question, yes, you can actually, but generating AI video is one thing, but generating something that doesn't look like AI stock is another thing. So you just know how to go about it. Mine is about. Did I answer your question, please?
Yeah, very well. Thank you.
Els said my storyboarding. I tried creating an AI video once, and I had a very hard time. Can you share that? Okay, this another thing about AI videos is people believe because you just sit down one place and just prompt and you are going to get something outstanding. It's not like that. If you are not already into content creation, like proper content creation, and know all the steps to take, you like really feel lost. If you are just someone that just jumped into content and just jumped straight into creating AI content, you are going to produce slop. Like 80% of the time, you are going to produce slop. So creating content, video content now, normally when you are shooting, you take certain notes. Oh, this is the type of shot I want to capture when I'm talking about this type of, or if you are doing motion graphics, you say this is the type of thing I want to show. Now, if you already have that knowledge, you are going to know how to storyboard your videos. You are going to know how to like prompt certain things that you want. So, else, your question is, I had a very hard time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to answer this question really, but first things first, you have to learn video creation on its own before before going into AI video creation. You have to know the fundamentals first. It's really going to help you in creating, knowing how to prompt visuals for your AI videos. I don't know if I answered your question, so do let me know. So, I believe that's all for the questions. You don't have to leave it to the pros, Sha. You just try creating a video, a normal video. You don't have to post it, or create a normal video, like record a normal video. If my network is fluctuating, can you guys still hear me, please? Okay, thank you. So, else, I don't know the type of video you are trying to generate. Maybe it's like a talking head video. Maybe you are trying to generate a maybe an avatar of yourself talking, or you are trying to make a cinematic content where you generate different shots at a point in time. But the thing is, you have to know how to create content already um before you can be able to like generate outstanding AI visuals. I think that's the only tip I can give. So yeah, that's by the way.
Alright, I have a question.
Okay, go on.
So can I go on?
I can hear you. Shoot.
Okay, yeah. So my question is just like talking about the generating stuff. Now, when we don't have like newbie now, let's say like newbie now, we don't have to pay for the pro person and anything like that. But can we actually use the video with those watermarks? If there is watermarks with the video, is it still okay? Or You still have to remove the watermark from it.
That's the
And
okay. I'll wait for you to finish. Are you done?
yeah, I'm done.
Okay. That what I'm trying to say is you can. I mean, nobody's going to beat you. Nobody's going to ask you to take it down. But if your goal is to actually get people to watch this video and not to scroll by, if that is you like creating the video as and just posting is one thing. Nobody's going to stop you from doing that. But if you really want people to watch this video and to actually stay and hear the message, using stock footages that have watermarks is going to work against you anytime, any day. You are not going to achieve that purpose if your purpose is for people to watch this video to the end and gain something. It throws people off. I'm just going to be honest with that. It's going to throw people off. I'm like, they will be like, who's this? And to be honest, if you really take out the time and search, you will see other, you are going to see other footage or visuals that describe what you are looking for without watermark. If you don't find it on Pixabay, you will find it on Pixels or Pexels or whatever it's called. If you don't find it there, you find it on Miskit. So if it's now, if you don't, one thing about video, if you don't spare money, you are going to spare time. So one of it has to give. So it's left for you. If you don't want to pay for these platforms to remove the watermark, you now have to go up and down each platform looking for where you find that particular type of visuals without watermark. So, well, the point is one has to give either money or time. Or like I said, if your goal is for people to watch this video, people are not going to stay through videos with watermarks and all. That's just the honest truth. Thank you. So yeah, is Omar, do you have any question for us? I think the only person who
I don't
has
have any
spoken or asked
question.
questions. Okay,
I
good.
don't have any question.
All right,
Thank
I'm
you.
waiting for your video, like you said.
I've sent it to. I've sent it.
Okay, I don't know if we can go through. Let me my child and see. Okay.
Being single is not a bad thing. It is a time for you to explore, grow, and connect with people. I see a lot of people complaining that they do not have to take them out of so. Why not take yourself out, girl? Like explore, connect with people, go to events, just take yourself out. Even if you don't have it, okay, just go to any eatery or restaurant and just relax there. Admire yourself, appreciate yourself. Anyway, this is why we are holding the MetaMask Community Builder Night on the 14th of February. An opportunity for builders, creators, and Web3 enthusiasts to connect and share their experiences and like be a Valentine edition. So make sure to register the link in my bio. See you there. Bye.
Wow, thank you, Omar, for sharing your video with us. So I don't know if you want. Who is laughing, please? I
It's
don't know if you.
me, please criticize, analyze, do everything.
do it here, or maybe a personal feedback.
No, not personality. Do it here. Finish me. Finish my life here. I'm open.
Okay. I like that. So one thing about your video, I like that you just go straight to the point, what you're talking about. But if you notice one thing, your voice and the background music were competing with each other. So
Yeah.
that's the major thing about this video. Every other thing is like negligible. Just I don't really advise increasing your voice too much. So I think most people, what they tend to do is they increase the volume of their own voice. Rather, instead of doing that, it's better to reduce the volume of your background music. So, and also other things, let me see if I can download this video. Let me save it to let me save it to my there are some things if we are doing now, this is for people that are doing talking head videos like this. Even if you are shooting on an iPhone or a smartphone on Android, I shoot on an Android too, and there are a few things that I do to just make them a little bit. So, and one of those things is color correction. You don't even have to do any heavy color grading. I don't even think you can do any heavy color grading on iPhone footage unless you are shooting a lot. But one thing we can do with this commerce video now, let's say we import it into CapCut. Please, I don't know, can you guys still see my screen? Okay, so let's say, for example, do I even still have Pro, or have they kicked me out? Recent. Where did I download that video to? My raw files. Shit, where did I download that video to? Bruh. No. It was my raw files. I can't seem to find it here. Okay, let's just go through here. Okay. Yeah. So let's say we import this. Let's just use this as a short tutorial now. Let's find a good frame that we can use where she's still okay. I think this is a good place. First things first, if you shoot your video on iPhone, you import it. Just take a little time and observe what's going on in the image. You can see there's not much contrast in the footage. The highlights here, the bright lights, the black parts is very black. There's no, like, nothing is separating the subject. One of the things that will make you stand out is like let the subject of the video stand out. That is, make the person talking stand out from the background. Now, how can we do this? Now, let's do small color correction here. So in CapCut, I don't know I think CapCut is the easiest to use, by the way. So let's use that. And I believe the steps are also the same on both PC and smartphone. So even if you have it on your smartphone, you can still do all these things. You come to adjust here now. Okay, this place is blown out. Like, let's reduce it a little bit. These highlights, these white parts. You come down here to highlights and you reduce it. I usually put at -15. Then these shadows are too black. Let's leave them up. Raise it up, not too much. The exposure, let's pull it down a little. I think somewhere around here is okay. What else can I do? Let me see if I can. The shadow, the blacks. So if normally you can just try and explore. If you do something, don't know what to do, that is, just mess with it and see what it does to the footage. If you don't like it, just double click and everything resets. So temperature, let's see if I pull it down, if I raise it. I'm going to pull it down a little. Well, I think Oma already edited this. Did you do any color correction to the footage?
I think so.
Because yeah, it's not really reacting the way I would expect it to. But okay, let's use my own, because this is an edited footage already. So let's use a raw footage. Let's import one of my raw footage. I think this is a raw footage.
I use my own.
Which one? Sorry, we speaking. Let me go back to
The one I sent to you like in the afternoon.
Okay, let's use that. Did you do any color correction on it?
No, not at all.
All right. So okay, so we have Abraham's video here. Okay, I think this frame is good. So if we observe what's going on here, this footage is really cool. I don't think there's much we can do to it, but let's just try. Now we are at the adjust page. Let's come to the first thing I usually like to do is exposure. So if you can't tell if your footage is underexposed or overexposed, just drag the exposure slider, see where you feel like it looks good. So if we take this down a little, I think it adds some kind of contrast to the image than leaving it at the original position. When we put the exposure down a little, it kind of adds some depth to the image. Now, let's add a little bit contrast. One thing about contrast, don't do it too much. 5 is okay. Now, highlights. For you to decide if you should mess with the brightest part of the image, is it too bright or is it as it should be? So just drag it and see what's doing. Does it look good? You should reduce it or you should decrease it. So think as compared to the original position, I think reducing it a little is doing something. Then the shadow parts now, does this shadow, are they too black or can you see the information? I think the shadow is okay here. So let's just leave it at that. And the black parts, if you want to raise it, so I don't think that affects anything. So sharpen. I don't usually go beyond 6. So what else can we add this image for? Okay, also another thing you can use is LUT, or that's like advanced stuff. If you have a LUT you want to import, this is where you use it for. Like I said, this is just like a minor correction. That is, if you are trying to just shoot and put out content fast enough, I don't think you have time to be doing any heavy color grading with us. So after doing your basic correction, I think let me import a second footage so we can compare. Now, let me make, where was I? Think here. Make a marker here. Then so what can you notice here? This is the one without correction, without a color correction, and this is the one with color correction. Is there any difference?
Please, can I see the one without color correction? Okay.
This is the one without color correction. I think let me go a few frames and put a marker here. So this is without. Look at the subject, look at the highlights, the background, and this is with little color correction.
I can't see it's not moving, no.
It's not supposed to move.
Right.
Just look at it. But if you want me to play it, I can play it.
Anything what privacy means to you?
Well, privacy is something that should be personal to you.
Why don't you want to have access to your baby?
I don't
It's
want people to have
possible
access.
for
This is without.
I don't want people to have access to my privacy because I didn't intend them access.
So is there any difference? I'm waiting for you guys' opinion.
Yeah, for me, I will just see the background lightning somehow.
Background is what?
Me, I didn't see the before and after.
Hey, problem. How do I do this now? Okay,
So
let's.
at the same time, easily spot the difference. Like
Um,
just maybe a screenshot of the before and a screenshot of the after.
Hey, it's better like that.
the screenshots. Okay,
Yeah.
let's just. This is not the end actually. Okay, let's just finish everything. Then we'll do the screenshots thing. So this is without. This is with. Now after I've done some minor corrections here, I think let me go. The temperature, it depends on how warm or cool you want the image to be. Let's say if you want it to be like it's cool, it's in the evening or morning, you reduce the temperature to make it bluish. A warm evening or afternoon, you push it. So this is just basically your creative choice. Or I tend to pull my image down a little bit. Now, one thing you can also do is to add filters. So there are a few filters. If you don't have like a proper professional lot to import here, CapCut filters are another way to just add a creative look to your image. So I'm looking for one that goes best. Let me just go with this cinema blues. One thing about filters, you don't leave it at 100% because the way this is looking to greenish darky. So just come here. Once the effect is highlighted, drag it down to, let's say, think it starts affecting the image at around 40. So let's leave it at 45 and see. Now let's go to, let me extend this a little. And this is the part of the image, the effects. The filter is applying to, and this is part of the image applying to. Let me increase it again. So you can always look and adjust until you feel like you are okay with this. And you see, so I'm going to extend it all through the length of this particular clip. So now this is it. You can if you know your way around, you can mess with different type of filters. You can stack like 3 or 4 filters, but don't overdo it. I think the simpler the better. I think just one is okay, but if you really have an eye for color and how to mix things up, you can use 2, 3 and just blend them in. Oh, this one is okay. But it's been a while I've used this software, so I'm trying to see if there's a way I can export stills. There's a way to, okay, a screenshot. I don't know. Screenshots might not really show the full quality of the image. So I'm trying to see if there's a way I can export a still image. There's usually this thing is in DaVinci, but I don't think there's a way to do it still, or maybe I'll figure it out later. So let me just do a screenshot now. Just select option. Okay. Now let's go to without color correction now. And also, you know what? Let me send this first one so we can be able to differentiate. I think, is this our chat? I'm just seeing you guys this thing now. You guys could not see my screen.
No, we could see your screen. It just like it was not moving.
It was not moving. I have I'm logging again. So it's not from, I don't know. Maybe it's network.
What about now? Is it okay now?
It's okay now.
Okay. Let me send image. Anyway, is it now? Yeah, I think this is the first image. With color correction. So I'm going to screenshot without color correction now. Okay. Without. Okay, I think the images should be in the chat right now. So open and give me your opinions.
The difference is clear.
You clear that.
Okay. All right. So you guys can see, and this is just like a little thing you can do in CapCut. But if you are talking about advanced color grading and stuff, there are things you can do in DaVinci. Even with an iPhone footage, there are things you can do that will really elevate your content and your visuals, and you won't even think of maybe because some people, the next thing they cannot get these expensive cameras that all these creators are showing off. If you really know your, I think what thing I'll say is skills will beat gears any day, anytime. If you really know your way around with an ordinary iPhone footage, you can do a lot. Honestly, you can do a lot, and like this is just a basic production. For example, now let me just open my DaVinci. My videos, when I record them, they always look, I don't know if you see the way they look without color grading, you really, let's open this. For example, okay, I think this is the after. Does it fit? Let's go to fit. So this, why is this page like this? So can you guys see my screen, please? Can you guys see my screen? Please, someone should unmute and confirm, because
Yes, I can see your screen.
if I'm not on Telegram, if you are dropping emojis, I cannot see them. So
All right.
I just ask so like DaVinci, for example. Let me turn off everything I did on this image. Am I on this particular clip? Okay, I think this one is better. Let me turn everything off. This is how my image looks straight from the camera. And after all this, let me just I think turn everything off. So this is the raw image. So when I fix the exposure, this is what it looks like. When I fix the contrast, this is what it looks like. When I fix the white balance, the saturation, the skin tone, the background, windows, and sharpness, this is. So I can as well post this like this. It's not that bad, but always doing like a little something extra, we add that additional value to your video, which is this. So you don't have to do too much, but that little extra is going to take you a long way. Yeah, and that's it. I don't know, in future, maybe in our next workshop, we can do like the detailed class on how to go about all these things. But today is just like to lay the foundation, the things you need to get started, the things you need to do to just get started, and along the way you can improve on the specifics on particular things. So yeah, that's it for importing your footage, doing a little color grading, color correction, that's the right term, and improving your footage. So if you have questions, please go on, drop your questions before we move on to the next and last stage of this workshop. No questions.
No question. No.
All right. Even if you have questions afterwards, maybe you go back and try some things out on your own, and you are confused by anything, just put your questions in this channel, Filmmakers Bench. Put your questions, tag me, and I'll check it out. So talking about educational videos now. I think we've talked about faceless content. We've touched on talking head videos. I think the other thing that we can touch on is, apart from motion graphics, is products. Another aspect you can explore if you don't want to put your face out there, or if you don't want to go into the whole writing scripts, doing voiceovers, looking for image. So you can just, for example, now we have Zodo, we have so many products in the Zcash ecosystem. We have Zingo, we have what else do we have? We have these ZChat, ZecMap. Like, you can do product walkthroughs. You try out these products and see how they work. Then after that, you do a product walkthrough for newbies that are just coming into the ecosystem and don't know how to navigate this product. And I don't think that one generally doesn't take much. All it takes is just for you to explain things clearly and correctly. So we just do a screen recording. I believe everyone here knows how to do a basic screen recording. You are seeing on the interface of the product, this is how you do this is how you do that. You screen record the videos, then you bring it into CapCut, whichever app you are using. Put away any silence or whatever you need to do, and post. I believe that one, people don't really tend to look into it. When people want to do content, they think it just starts and ends with talking head video or these entertaining cinematic content. But product walkthroughs is actually very undervalued. Actually, if we have someone that is like, anytime there is a new product that integrates Zcash, I mean, Zecop does that. They put out bounties for that. Like, when there is a new wallet or a new app that integrates Zcash, they put out a bounty for someone to make a walkthrough of it. So if you build up your own craft in this, it can actually take you somewhere. It can actually take you somewhere in the ecosystem. So if that is what you decide to look into, I don't think there is much into that one. I think the person that usually does their own product walkthrough, I think the ones they post on YouTube anyway, that is Zecop. I think it's usually Dismad or Tron. Yeah. And it's just, you don't have to show your face, you're just there in the background talking while you are going through the interface of the product adopt. So I think that's all for that. Maybe in the next workshop we might talk about making cinematic content, those drama type of video where they take different shots, different locations. So we'll talk about lighting and storyboarding, and mood boards and all that. I think we'll have enough time to talk about that one. But for the sake of this workshop, I believe we all have a basic understanding of how to get started with video creation. That is for those who have not really ventured into it before, and for those who are already doing it, I believe you have some things, basic knowledge of some things you need to correct and work on to be able to stand up. So I'm going to give one more room for questions. If there are no more questions, we'll just conclude and call it a day here. Okay, I got the link from Victor. Thank you. I'll check it out, and I think I'll have to give you feedback personally on your DM. Thank you. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. All right. Thank you to everyone that took our time to attend this workshop. I really appreciate your enthusiasm on your skills for the Zcash ecosystem. And this is just the beginning. As time goes on, we are going to delve into much more important things and much more advanced things that's going to, put us among the best when it comes to video creation in this whole Web3 ecosystem and all. So just keep showing up and keep putting in the work. That's all it takes. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you on our assembly on Wednesday. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.